Hi everyone, I'm Nikki, this is Sanders, and you're watching the Sprightly Puck.
We were doing really great last time we talked.
Minus that loss to the Blackhawks.
But you know what? It's the Blackhawks, and we were on the tail end of a back-to-back. The game Stars fans have been looking forward to. Kevin Connaughton and the Columbus Blue Jackets were back in town. We love Kevin. We love seeing Kevin. We love having Kevin in town. Mm-hmm. But we liked it better when Kevin played for us.
I want only good things for Kevin Connaughton.
He has currently made, last time I checked, 6 goals in his career so far.
Yeah, as a defenseman.
And Groobs and Kevin, with their little back and forth about his video montage, that never happened!
Ooh, also, Groobs never played that Sarah McLachlan song.
How does it go? I will remember you. Okay, but we should talk about the game now. So the first period was entirely Columbus Blue Jacket goals.
Yeah.
And how do we start off the second period?
Another Columbus Blue Jacket goal.
But by
Kevin Connaughton.
Then finally we get a little heat in the game. We get a little action going on our part. And guess who scores first?
Hemsky!
Thank you, Hemsky, getting us on the board. And then, right after Hemsky, Roussel! Second period ends. And, you know, it's 3-2. We're still in this. And the third period starts off with a
CBJ goal.
And guess what happened?
We lost.
And guess how many power play opportunities we had?
Like 5.
And how many did we actually produce on?
None.
We go to Nashville. And we played.
Ish.
Kind of.
A little bit.
But not really.
But they outplayed us.
Well, but we're talking about the team that not only when we played them, but currently is number 1 in the Central. Number 1 in the conference. And number 1 in the league. We literally played the number 1 team. And we stuck it out to overtime. This was a game for us that we needed to win. We pushed it to overtime and we didn't win. First period Nashville game. Power play. Unproductive. Lots of passing. Poor shots on goal. Just unproductive. Second period. We get another power play chance. And we took 0 shots. How do we take no shots as a power play team? Spezza! Jason Spezza finally gets a goal. It's been about a week or so since his last one, but he's been getting too fancy on the ice.
Yeah.
Who follows up Spezza's goal? Nashville. The wonderful, talented Mr. Trevor Daley smacks that right back up to balance us back out to 2-2. Third period comes, and we have, seriously, no goals. Okay, one of Nashville's forwards cross-checks one of our forwards into our own goalie. Mm-hmm. We've got a player laying out on top of Kari.
Yeah.
And one of our own guys on top of Kari.
That's not fun.
And Nashville takes a shot on goal, and you're just like, bro, our goalie couldn't do anything, literally, because he was under other people.
Yeah.
And, of course, the refs review the play, and they wave it off. Thank you, Nashville refs, for being aware of what a real wave-off goal should be. So it goes into overtime. And our goalie was doing his job, and he was in the zone, and he was focused on the puck. And he slides to stop the puck, and he gets his legs down so he can stop any, low shots. And they take a chip shot, and it hits his shoulder pad and flips into the goal. We had 3 power play opportunities in that game, and we got no goals again.
Then we went to Denver.
Woo!
And played the Colorado Avalanche.
This is another team that's in our conference, our division, everything. But did you see how soon Brett Ritchie got that goal?
Yeah.
27 seconds into the first period.
And then Colton Sevier got a goal.
Woo! A sad thing that happened in the first period was Fiddler got an upper body injury.
And then we had the second period. You know, somebody once said that a 2-goal lead is one of the most dangerous things in hockey. That is a lie.
The entire second period was 3 Colorado goals to take the lead.
Yeah.
So, between the second and third Colorado goals, we had another failed power play opportunity.
Yeah.
Which is just frustrating.
Yeah.
That third Colorado goal, though, we go into the third period, 4th Colorado goal. But then good old
Hemsky?
Yep. Good old Hemsky. And I was like, oh, sweet. Hemsky scores. Now we're going to rally, get another one, go into overtime maybe, or even just close it out in regulation time. And we couldn't do anything.
You know, we've mentioned the power play.
That game we had 6 opportunities, again, unproductive.
We have, in the last week, in those last 3 games, there were 14 power play opportunities, and none of them produced a goal. That's a problem.
These players, as a whole, even on their own lines, are very productive.
Why don't you go through and tell us who is on our power play most of the time?
Tyler Seguin, Jamie Benn, Trevor Daly, and then the other defenseman kind of tends to alternate, but for the most part, it's usually who?
It's usually Goligoski. And then the third forward is
on a little rotation, kind of.
Right. I question all the passing and the lack of shooting.
Yeah, like, what is this? Okay, we're going to run the power play, but you can't take a shot till you've all passed the puck to each other 27 times. But if you're passing 57 times in 2 minutes and you don't take any shots, that's stupid. It is time to answer fan questions.
Yay!
It is time to answer fan questions.
Okay, our first question comes from Sandy_Woodford. Who on the team hasn't scored yet this season, and who do you think will score next?
Okay, so right now, looking at who has scored and who hasn't. Okay, the people who have not scored so far this season. Jyrki Jokipakka, Travis Morin, David Schlemko. The next 2 people are Patrick Nemeth and Val Nichushkin. They're injured. They can't do anything. Okay, now the other question attached to that one was who's going to score next?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if I had to just like lay it out there, my next Dallas Stars goal is probably coming from Alex Hemsky or Jamie Benn. Our next fan question comes from @TexasSherry. What do you think about the current goalie situation?
I have a lot of thoughts about the current goalie situation, and as do a lot of other people. The thing is that Kari, when he is on a hot streak, he's really, really great. You almost can't get anything past him. However, and I don't know if I can really blame Kari for this, or if this is more of a Lindy Ruff and the goalie coach thing, but what I've noticed is that Kari gets hot, and then starts to kind of fade out, and then, oh, we have to put in our backup goalie. And then they put in the backup goalie. Kari has some more tough games. Maybe put the backup goalie in again. And then Kari gets on another hot streak. Now, this doesn't make me happy because I think that there are games where Anders Lindback should be put in over Kari. I certainly think that on the New Year's Eve game, Lindback could have gone in and done well. I can't promise you that we've gotten a shutout, but I do feel very confident that we would have won. He did really well in Calgary, with the pressure of the shootout and everything. But I just get really exhausted seeing Kari in the net every single time. And I know that there will be some of our fans who will be frustrated with me for saying that. But the fact is that I feel like Lindy Ruff puts Kari in the net so often that there are 2 things that happen. One, Kari gets so tired from all that pressure. And 2, Lindback is not getting enough time in the net to feel solid and confident and comfortable. He came back from his little stint in the AHL as a better goalie, having a few games under his belt and everything, and feeling confident and helping us get a win on the road.
Yep.
I am not a coach, obviously. If it were up to me, though, I would have pulled Kari in overtime the other day and put in Lindback. Somebody mentioned Jack Campbell, who is one of the goalies for the Texas Stars down in the AHL. Jim Nill said very blatantly at the beginning of the season, he and Campbell had a conversation, and he told Campbell, "You're not ready yet. I want you up here when you're ready." So that's not an option right now either. Well, and it's not like you can trade for a goalie like you can trade for a forward or defenseman. Like, nobody really wants to give up their goalies. I mean, the Minnesota Wild are in a really rough patch right now with that problem as well. But I don't think that there's really going to be a solution to the goalie issue right now. Probably not this season anyway. So we have quite a few games coming up. Ottawa Senators, the Winnipeg Jets, the Washington Capitals. Then there's the one-day road trip to Chicago on the
tail end of back-to-back.
Yeah. Then the guys come back and they'll be playing the Boston Bruins. I think we should do a little congratulatory shout-out to
Tyler Seguin!
Right.
Way to go.
only Dallas Star to be named to the All-Star roster, which is kind of lame because Jamie Benn didn't make it. So that's all we have. We will definitely have a nice episode before the All-Star break. Okay, so that's all we have for now. Bye. Getting a phone call. Hold on.
Is it
Catherine?
brother?
No, it's Catherine. Hi, Catherine.
Hey, we're filming.
Can I call you back in like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.